Hey guys, so I am going to show you a routine that I do when I decide to wear makeup. It's a very natural routine on how I take my makeup off. So let's get started. I will have it listed down below. I know it's going to be like backwards, but I use the Trader Joe's organic virgin coconut oil. I'm not just this brand either. As long as it's cold pressed and organic, I mainly stay with that. And unrefined is really important as well. But I'm going to turn on the water just because my water you need warm water for this. So it takes a lifetime sometimes to get the water. Now for some people you can't use coconut oil. I used this when my skin was oily, and since I've gotten used to the oils for my face, my skin is not oily anymore. Like, my makeup's been on for about 7 hours. A little bit after, a little bit more than, I'm just making sure it's recording. A little bit over, like 6 hours. That's a long time for me. So, like, it's like only 5:30 right now, but, you know, I just felt like needing it to take it off. It's like when you don't wear a lot of it, it feels so good to take it off sometimes. But like I'm saying before, and then I got sidetracked, I've heard people say it clogs their pores. I've never had a problem with that with this since I've used it. And same thing with the other oils. I broke out when I decided to oh my god. I broke out when I started using the oil cleansing method, which is like a bunch of oils for your skin type or whatever type. And then you would just rub it into your skin, and oil dissolves oil. I was hesitant about it at first, but it is amazing. That is all I do. So, yeah. The water is still a little cold, but let's do this now anyway, because I don't need it right yet. I do my eyes first, so I'm just wetting the washcloth now, and just rub my eyes. My face will be red, obviously. You want to try your best not to get it out of, like, in your eye, obviously, but, you know. I go all the way around first, though, and you just want to gently rub it in. Now, coconut oil is a natural antibiotic. It kills germs and like stuff like that. So, and it's really good for your skin. If you don't break out from it, I would definitely try it. I use coconut. We use it for cooking and all, and I'm sure you've seen that in vlogs too. You just want to make sure you get all like the crevices. Now, it's only me using this. We have one in the cabinet that is for like oil pulling, but it's mainly me using it, which is why I don't mind double dipping, I guess. I'm just gonna put it over here. I can't tell you about like heavy mascara, like waterproof mascara. I don't see why it wouldn't work. It removes mine just fine. Of course it takes a few seconds, but you want to make sure you just get your hand and just make sure you gently rub it around. And then you're going to look like a raccoon depending on how much you put on. And then just do the other. Hopefully you can hear me with the water on. I would so turn it off, but it would just not. It takes forever. It just started getting warm now, so. And then you want to, it's really good for your eyelashes too, so you just want to gently rub it in. And the wonders of using oil on your face when you take your makeup off. The raccoon comes out. And I got makeup down over here because I did do bronzer. have 2 washcloths, and I have one right over here, and then my hand towel, and then one right over here. What you want to do is just wet it really good. Hot water, as hot as your skin can take it, but not too hot. And then you want this, and just pat it on your eyes. Just gently, you don't need to go too hard. And I know I don't wear heavy makeup today, but normally when I do like the more smoky eyes, like I like to do for like holidays or whatever. I used to be fun doing makeup, but I haven't really gone out of my comfort zone with like crazy colors, but you know. And just do the other eye. And now what you want to do, take the other one. I don't always use 2, I just have it here just in case, depending on how well it is coming off. And I didn't have any concealer on, I just used an eye brightener, a few shadows, but they were like natural. 2 layers of mascara, lipstick, which I will take off soon. Oh yeah, just an eye brightener and powder for my face, along with like the bronzer, but it's old powder, so. Make sure all the water is out of it, but it's still nice and warm. You're gonna lay it over your face, just as so. And just go like that for a few minutes. And you're basically just wiping all the makeup. The oil melts the makeup off your face. And it moisturizes at the same time. And it also cleans your face, so I don't need to do anything else after this, which I think is pretty cool. It's very minimalism. Minimalist? Very minimal. Minimal. Which I like. And then just do it again. Same exact thing. Lay it on your face. It's like you're steaming your face. And not to mention, it feels so nice. It's like a spa. And I'm going to do it one more time. Now, I know my eyes are a little bit puffy. I didn't get any of the oil in my eye, but I'm using, I need to get a new eyeliner. Because I noticed the one that I use is actually a brow pencil, but it's like a dark brown. I've noticed when I put it in my waterline, which I like to do, just because my lashes are really like, I wasn't born with the nice lashes. So I do tight line, top and bottom. But I noticed it doesn't irritate my eyes too bad, but it does definitely make them red. So I do need to get a new one, so that's why my eyes are red like that. It's not from the rubbing too hard either. Now for my skin, it might look red. I can't see the best right now just because I don't have my glasses on. But it's just only because this is a little bit more of a rougher washcloth, and it will calm down after a little bit. And that is it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you want anything else about my skincare routine, it's not really a routine. I don't wash my face all the time, but for the most part I do a few nights a week, and then I'll do a scrub for my face, and then I'll moisturize a few days during the week. Hopefully you enjoyed, and hopefully I wasn't that awkward in this video. but I enjoyed it, and hopefully you guys will try out some coconut oil for your skin. And don't be afraid to use oil upon oil. Like I was saying earlier, I was really hesitant about it. It took me a bit to just get over the fact that oil does dissolve oil, and my skin honestly isn't perfect, but it is so much better than what it was before I started using oils. But okay, I'm gonna go because I'm running out of breath and I gotta sit down. But alright guys, hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.